He's AFK, actually.
Bullshit, he's playing on my screen right now.
Oh. That's tough. The following contest on Power 90 is for the EPW World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 275 pounds, he is the reigning and defending Elevated Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, TSK. This will be the final match uploaded on our YouTube channel on November 18th, 2025. More Russian power matches will be uploaded to our YouTube channel throughout this week and next.
Tell me I don't feel the same inside. What the hell do I keep fighting for? 'Cause underneath I'm never satisfied. Oh, I still believe in it, I'll be free. Yeah, I take the punishment I never learned. Yeah, I believe in it, I'll be free. Sacrifice it all for it, my soul still stirs.
And his opponent, the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio, Robert Omega. The recent challenge from Leo Jackson, an old rival, ending in a retention. A defense tonight against Robert Omega brings TSK's world title defense total to 7. Will it end in a loss tonight? As he still awaits a challenger for final stand. Getting past this challenge against Omega, the next one will get him automatically and superbly the main event of Resolution against the Rumble winner, Evan McCarthy. McCarthy has put himself and his body through hell before the biggest show of the year. What will the outcome of this defense be for TSK? Here we go, Omega TSK for the world title tonight. Here we go. Omega and TSK starting off with a collar and elbow tie-up. As TSK backs Omega up into the ropes. No cheap shot from, no, a cheap shot from Omega. And now a punch to the gut and a chop. TSK now fires one back. TK shoves Omega. TSK is trying to help Omega get a second start to his career, away from the bullying, away from no chances at all, away from the what he was, drinking beer down to the ring, an alcoholic to say the least. Fires a slam over his head. The cover now by Omega, who kicks out at 0. Now both men back to a vertical base. Omega now with some gut strikes and a punch to the face of the champion. It's now an elbow breaker to the champ from Omega. Breaks the arm over the shoulder. Now telling TSK to suck it, but TSK with a suplex toss. And now flexing on Omega. Shot from Omega. Strikes to TSK. The attitude of Omega showing here as TSK fires strikes up against the rope now. Is the challenger. TSK runs in, gets the uppercut. And now the senton, vintage TSK, the cover from the champion now. Kick out at 1 from Omega. TSK opts to lift him to his feet. Power bomb position, reversal from Omega. Why? Reversal over the head of TSK to the back. Kataro Crusher plants TSK on the mat. And now Omega opting for the stomps around the body of the EPW World Heavyweight Champion. Robert Omega main event resolution. Will he defeat TSK for the world title tonight? He's landing knee strike to the face of the champ. And now flipping off the EPW universe. Disrespectful cutbag is what I'd like to call it. And now flatliner onto the mat. The cover to the champion who kicks out at 1. TSK outside of the ring, the veteran stance. Trying to get his breath back. Back into the ring. Right in the face of Omega. Omega round. Oh my God! What a headbutt to the back of the head of the champion. Taking advantage. To the face, sweeps the leg. Omega looks to come in. With a forearm smash, TSK back to his feet. Caught the challenger. And over the head, the belly to belly. Maybe looking for that sit out power bomb. Challenger out of the way, TSK right back in, grabbing Omega, slamming him down with that Argentine backbreaker, and now putting the knee into the back of Omega. Now TSK going for the vintage bow and arrow stretch. Will he get it all the way in? TSK once again catching Omega, but Omega with the reversal. Omega now punches to the gut and a single arm suplex. TSK now picks him in the top of the head once again, picks him through. Argentine backbreaker, stretches that knee, maybe going for the bow and arrow again. Can he lock it in this time on Robert Omega? Omega near the ropes. Can he grab on? Never mind. TSK pulls him away. And now we'll stretch the back of Omega here with the bow and arrow. But the cover, Omega, kick out by TSK. Both men again to a vertical base. Omega comes in, golden clutch. Golden clutch takes him down. TSK knows a lot about this. He's got a family line full of a dynasty with that maneuver. He does it himself. face someone a part of that dynasty. They know it best. They know themselves. They know the maneuvers. They know each other so well, as much as they hate each other. TSK now, another overhead belly to belly to Robert Omega, tossing him around the ring. Once again, but Omega reverses this time, gets the arm drag, and now Omega pulls TSK's arm down. Now round and round, planning back to the mat. Robert Omega now kick to the gut of TSK, and now brutal kick to the back of the head. And now the chop into the flatliner. Oh, the three-looking maneuver, former tag team partner Hayden Baker, the Heritage Champion, who lost to this past weekend. Lifting him up, super kick incoming, TSK reversal, beautiful right hand, and now K, kick to the gut now, into a neck breaker. Look at the leg on Omega, the cover, the one, the two, the kick out. TSK not letting Omega go anywhere, spine on the pine. The hook of the leg, Omega in trouble, the cover from the champion, another kick out from the challenger. Catching him. Never mind, a rope break. TSK looks to snatch the world title on the line here. Biggest opportunity of Omega's EPW career. Punch to the face. Gets out of that position. TSK now. Irish whips him off the ropes. Him with an arm drag. Back off the ropes goes Omega. Lapjack now off the ropes. The champion. The knee strike to the side of the head of Robert Omega. Now the cover off the vintage TSK knee strike. There, a kick out from Omega. TSK now lifting his challenger into a power slam position. Omega gets out of it. Omega back to a vertical base, a huge chop, trying to create separation. Into the crossroads! Now the cover! Omega to win the world title. A kick out at two from TSK. Omega lifting TSK. Power bomb. No. That's a pile driver on the champion. Robert Omega's gonna win the EPW World Title. 1, 2, and a kick out from TSK. At 2.5, Omega was momentarily about to win the championship, and out of the way is TSK. The kicks and stomps from Omega, trying to determine the fact that he is better than the EPW World Champion. It looks so far to me like it's an off night for the champion, who so far is getting his ass beat by Robert Omega. Omega into the corner, but go! Oh, whoa! Catching TSK with a deep arm drag. Now suplex backbreaker, end of heartache from Omega. Omega with the cover on TSK, going after that lately injured back. And a kick out again from the champion. The biggest night of Robert Omega's career, off the ropes, gets a knee to the back of the head of the EPW World Champion, who's back to his feet. TSK back to his feet, lifts him up. Fuck Max Wolf F5. And a kick out minute. Lifting him. Power bomb cover. 1, 2, kick out. And deadlift German suplex. Oh yeah, what a guy. Drop toe hold. Omega now. Kick to the gut. to TSK. Powerbomb position. Turned around. TSK now grabs him. Mwah! Kiss of the wrist. Hook of the leg. Cover. 1, 2, and another kick out from Robert Omega. Now off the ropes, TSK, King Kong Lariat! And now rolls through on Omega. TSK now lifts him up for that vintage sit-out last ride power bomb. Now, no hook of the leg, puts his body over Omega's to win and a kick out. Again from Robert. TSK lifting him off the power bomb. Decides for another. Chi-Town Reckoning! The cover! 1, 2, and a kick out from Robert Omega. TSK now lifting, optimizing. Rolls through. Falcons. Arrow. And now to the top rope, TSK going for the Chicago-made elbow on Omega, who's out of the way, reaches in for an knee strike, and now Omega legs, no, boot to the gut, my God! Now lifting Omega, hit to the gut, Omega now lifting TSK, power slam position, takes him to his shoulders. Now a power bomb position. Power bomb into the headbutt. My God! Power bomb backbreaker. My goodness. Now Omega again with the strikes. Brings him in, however. Lifts him through. J Driller from Robert Omega. And now the cover and the kick out from the world champion. Omega now lifting TSK to his feet. Now punch to the nostril. And again, Omega over the head with the suplex. Robert, if I was you, I'd turn the fuck around. Bull rush spear to Robert Omega. 1, 2, 3. TSK retains the world title. Here's your winner and still EPW World Champion, TSK. All copyrights reserved, Elevated Pro Wrestling.